Yo, what's going on, guys? This is Houston Sports Talk back in the video day, and today the Indianapolis Colts have signed four-time Pro Bowler and one-time All-Pro Xavien Howard. A great signing for them. I mean, Howard did not play at all in 2024, got cut by the Dolphins, and then do not play in 2024. We last saw him in 2023 where he played 13 games, 13 starts for the Dolphins, picking up an interception. He had 12 passes defense, 45 tackles. That was it. 2022 was a Pro Bowler, and that was the last of 3 straight Pro Bowl seasons for Howard. He had 10 receptions for the Dolphins in 2020, 10 receptions and 77 yards returned, 20 passes defense that year in 2020, 1 forced fumble, 51 tackles. He had 5 interceptions and 54 yards returned and a touchdown in 2021 with the Dolphins. He only had 1 in 2022, but was a Pro Bowler. So I think this is a good addition for the Colts. You know, look, they have, I think, had a really good offseason when it comes to adding for the secondary. They brought in from San Francisco Travarius Ward, and then someone who had a really underrated season from Minnesota. They added in Cameron Byam from Minnesota. So, you know, I really like what, you know, they have done this offseason. I think I said that right, Bynum. He's a safety, and he had 3 interceptions last year for the Minnesota Vikings. Was pretty good for them in the safety room. And then, you know, with Ward, you know, he was not, he wasn't great last year for the 49ers because, you know, he had some injuries, but in 2023 for the 49ers, he was absolutely outstanding. He was a Pro Bowler in 2023, 17 games, 17 starts, 5 interceptions, 91 yards, returned and a touchdown. Now he's a cornerback, and then obviously Bynum is a safety, and then you look at Xavien Howard, he's a cornerback. So they've added in a couple cornerbacks this offseason and a safety as well. I think the Colts have had a solid offseason, if you ask me. Just because, you know, I look at I felt like one of the things they needed the most last year was a tight end. I felt like that was something that was missing for them, and now they draft Tyler Warren. And I felt like they did a really good job with adding in pieces for the secondary. I don't really look at the Colts and say they're a playoff team, but, you know, honestly, if they didn't make I think the Colts are a team that can win 6 to 8 games. But if they don't make the additions that they have done to the secondary with Xavien Howard, Bynum, and Travarius Ward, and then adding in Tyler Warren, honestly, they're probably a 3 to 5 win team if they don't make some of the additions they've made this offseason. But instead, I could see them winning 6 to 8 games, maybe even 9. But I feel like they can get probably 7 or 8, and the reason I say that is because I think some of these additions they've made this offseason can help them boost that win total, but I still don't see them as a playoff team. But let me know your thoughts on the signing for the Colts in the comment section, and peace out.